What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another daily vlog. 1 week officially left. I don't know when this video is going up. I have a couple videos that have not been approved by brands yet, which is so annoying, but that's just kind of like expected when you're doing daily vlogging. Like, I know sometimes it's unrealistic for a brand to get back to me right away. I tried to prepare for that and like have a couple videos ready, but they just started stacking on top of each other. I don't know. Haul alert. First of all, y'all know I love a My Shell, not spons. Love this sunscreen. They're replenishing solar defense. Love. And then they have these liquid ones. I've told y'all before, this is a little, it's fine by itself. It kind of leaves a little bit of a white cast. You can kind of like, you know, melt it with your hands and kind of make that go away. Don't love as much as this one though. But this, the tinted one, is amazing. I've tried to apply this with a brush before and it's just been like ew, because it's not really like a foundation or anything, but I just did it with my fingertips today and literally I think it looks bomb. I feel like it just gave me like such a nice glow. I feel like it's a little too dark for me right now just because I haven't tanned or anything, and I've literally been inside all the time. I wear SPF, you know, when I go outside, but also I haven't like done a DIY tan, anything, but I don't know. I kind of feel like it works and I just feel like this is bomb. This is in light to medium. I believe they also have medium to dark, so not super inclusive, unfortunately, but it is pretty sheer. So if you think it might work for you, I would recommend. But if anything, this one is amazing. And all of these are zinc based, which y'all know is preferred in a sunscreen because it physically, like, what is it? It like reflects the UV rays, versus if you get a chemical sunscreen, which is like, instead of the active ingredient being zinc, it's like, oh, it starts with an O, I don't know. The UV rays are still gonna be absorbed, and then on a chemical level, they're gonna be like, whatever, not allowed. But yeah, I love a My Shell, not spons again. I'll link it down below though, how about that? This is also not spons, but I do have an affiliate link for it, and it is the curator, how do you pronounce that? Let me know. But this is their spring box. It used to be the box of style. I've gotten this a couple other times. Let me show y'all because I'm actually so excited. So it comes with this tote, which I think is so cute as like a beach bag, or just like honestly a casual day bag. Like if I had to go work on my laptop somewhere, I would just bring this. I like that it's like a beach bag vibe, but it's still kind of modern. I don't know, I feel like a lot of beach bags kind of give me like no shade, it's just not my style. But like a middle-aged mom who would have like a beach themed bathroom. But that one's really cute. And then it also comes with this towel, but it's kind of more so like, it's like not something you would dry off in, you know, it's kind of something you would lay on at the pool or whatever. Then we have this cover up, or caftan as they say, and I think this is really pretty, and I love that it's floral without being like, at least in my opinion, like too little girl, but then also it's not really too old. I feel like for me, like with a black bathing suit, like this is just so pretty. I love the cool toned greenery. Then we have this necklace, which is really cute, but I kind of feel like this pendant is a little too big for me. I just like really like small jewelry. I mean, maybe it would work actually. I might give it to my sister though, because it is a moon and she's a Cancer and she said she wanted it, so I might give it to her. But this is like super cute nonetheless. Y'all know I love like my gold jewelry. And then probably the product I'm most excited about is this Marc Jacobs hydrating lip oil. I need some of this right now. I don't know why my lips have been so dry. I literally moisturize and I'm not over moisturizing, and I'm not sunburned because I haven't been outside. But yeah, I don't know, something about actual lip products, even lip liner, I just feel like it just always looks weird on me. I feel like it either looks like I'm overlining my lips, or I don't know, it's just never what I want. So I really prefer like a clear gloss, or just like a gloss with a little tiny bit of like nude color, a little bit. But this is like perfect, and it's nourishing, it's hydrating, so I love that. It's not sticky at all. I would like really recommend this. Then we have this One Kind facial oil. It smells so good. I don't know if you're like me, but I grew up, you know, with my mom using all like natural products. So I don't know what the ingredients are for this. It's carrot seed and rosehip, but it just smells really good, like natural and like essential oils basically. I have not tried, oh my god, it literally smells so good. I haven't tried this on my face yet, just because I haven't really been using any oil on my face. So I definitely want to look up the full ingredients just because I am a little like, I don't want to break out, but it still smells good. And I just think the bottle is so pretty. Like this just reminds me, both of these, just that Tumblr aesthetic of like they have all their like nice matching products like on their dresser with like a mirrored tray, or like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like it's like, yeah, I just use a few products, this Chanel, this Marc Jacobs, like it's just a couple things, just my go-tos. And like the like candles that are like $100, you know what I mean? That's like what we strive for, honestly. I mean, I kind of have that going here, it's just like a little messy. But you know, I really want to get a dresser for my new apartment because I will not have a walk-in closet, which may seem like a downgrade, but I'm actually so excited because low-key, this closet at least is overrated as fuck. Stuff just gets lost in there. I feel like it's just not a good organizational space. I actually hate it. So I'm so excited to just have like a normal closet and then like a dresser. So I need to figure that out because I would love to get like a used one. But then it's like, how do I transport that? Even if I got like a Uvu XL, how am I gonna carry that? If you have any tips, like please let me know. Also, I have started adding stuff to my Amazon wish list. So if you are a man out there who has a crush on me, the best way to get my attention is getting something off the Amazon wish list and including a note. Honestly, men only though, men who have crushes only. I'm not asking a girl gay or they, no, please. But yeah, I feel like there's so many like little things that I need and it's kind of like annoying, but it's like exciting. I mean, a dresser is like a big thing, but I'm just thinking of like what I added to my list. Like I need a new sheet set, I need new, like, I keep talking about the fucking decorative pillow covers, but I want new ones of that. If I get a dresser in my room, I low-key want like kind of want a TV in my room, low-key, but also I don't know, like that's not really like, I'm not pressed, you know. In the meantime, we can just do our cute products, and the mirror that was like here, if y'all remember, it's like silver. I could like put that on a dresser. Yeah, I'm just trying to like imagine. It's gonna be cute. The bedroom size is pretty similar to this, but it's just different window placements. Not this walk-in closet, not these built-in shelves. I'm honestly glad about that too. I don't really like these. It's just interesting, like you think something's gonna be so great. Like when I first toured this unit, I was like, wow, this closet. But really, I'm just annoyed all the time that it's like, it doesn't have a door. I don't like this window. And it's just like too much space. Like, I don't know. It's just hard to stay organized in there, and it's just, it feels like a waste of space. So it's just interesting what you like learn that you actually like. I don't know. Anyway, Sonia was gonna come over today to watch Frenemies, but I have my apartment inspection and she has an audition, so bitches be busy. Yeah, I made some juice this morning, as y'all saw, and I'm just ready for a productive day. I literally feel like so tan from this SPF. So I had my little apartment like thingamajig. It wasn't really, it was just like a couple, it was like less than 5 minutes, and then apparently they do a final inspection once we're all moved out, which that makes a lot more sense to me. Like, is it too late for a cold brew? Because I kind of want one. So I think I'm just gonna make like a small one. I keep seeing all these like Cinco de Mayo posts because it's, what, tomorrow? Yeah, I think it's the 4th today. And I'm just like, fuck, 1 more week, bro. Like, you can do it, get through it, bro. I wouldn't say I'm losing my mind, but like, I don't know. I just know for myself, I think, I know I've said this before, I feel like I'm definitely, I feel like I'm an introvert. And I think coming to that realization has like made a lot more things make sense. Like just always as a kid, I never, like whenever my parents would have people over or whatever, it's like I just always like didn't want to come out of my room. Like I just always like feel super uncomfortable when there's like a lot of people, you know, like if I'm sober, like I just don't, I don't know. I can like definitely force myself to like talk to people and like make small talk. Or, you know, if you're just like at some, not even like a party, because that sounds like, oh, I'm at a frat house, but like, you know, if you're just somewhere and you only know one person and you like have to talk to people, like I have gotten to where I can do that, but it's still like, it's not natural for me. And it's like, oh, this is like just because I'm not like that type of person. I don't know, I just always was like, why is it so hard? Is that social anxiety? Because I feel like a bitch definitely has regular anxiety. What was I saying? But the thing is, like, and I don't know, I feel like maybe there's just like it's not like introvert means you never want to socialize ever, or like, I don't know. But I feel like if I go too many days in a row without like seeing someone or like doing something, I don't know, I just feel like it really resets me. And luckily, you know, throughout the pandemic and whatnot, like, just like thank God for FaceTime and technology and the fact that we're able to like talk to people, because I usually start my day by like talking to my sister or talking to my whole family, and that just helps a lot, I feel. But especially like going out and doing something, like going out into the world and like experiencing life, going to an antique, going like it's not like it has to be a bar or something, but that's just like a perfect example. Or like a restaurant, like where not only are you socializing with like people you know, but it's like you are just around people. I feel like too many days in a row, at least for me, without that is like I just start to not feel like myself. And that's completely normal because, you know, humans are social creatures. You know the classic like, oh, if you put two babies in a room together and like would they form their own language? It's like, no, they would actually die, because we need like love and like, you know, just social contact with other people. Bitch, my aloe will like randomly, oh my god, wait, it's randomly like so much more green than it was. Even some of it feels like thick, like how it's supposed to. You know what I did is I just put this in a bowl of water and I just left it like all day, and that's supposed to be good, I guess, especially for an aloe plant, but just for plants in general if they're really dry, because it just sucks up however much water it needs because it's from the bottom. Oh my god, dude, that really helped. Like, I know it still doesn't look great, but like this one especially, it literally was not, it was like all like this, like just so thin. Wow. Okay, so that's a hack that works. Also, thank you so much to everyone that told me to get, like, gave me advice for that and like told me to get mosquito bits. So I think I need to do like a Home Depot run, and I need to get some pots for those. I want to like give at least a couple to some friends. Okay, anyway, and I want to get like new plants. I would love to get like little vegetables for that like 3-tiered thing, and there's another level too. So if y'all have any recommendations, I think my new apartment is gonna have a lot more light, and like not direct light, because obviously I live like in the city. There's still gonna be buildings, even though I'll have more of a view, but I think it's just gonna be like more light and more consistent light throughout the day. Anyway, so if you have any recommendations for like vegetables, or I guess those were herbs, that would do well in those circumstances, let me know. Like, I know I can do a Google, but sometimes asking someone is like better, because you get that like, it's like you specifically know exactly what I want, you know? Anyway, so yeah, I'm just like very excited to go out into the world. And this is a little more like, okay, bitch, relax. But does anyone relate? Like, sometimes I feel like going out makes me more productive, because it's like I'm making up for the time lost. I usually don't really experience like anxiety. I've seen a lot of people talk about that on TikTok especially. I feel like I don't really ever have that. Like, unless something happens where it's like, oh my god, that was horrible, like what the fuck. I don't know. I'm usually just like fine. So I think that's good, but I guess it's like completely normal to experience that as well. But anyway, if I went out last night, I want to like get up and like be extra productive, be extra healthy, like drink a green juice, walk to get a coffee, like clean my apartment, take an extra good shower, like something about that. Sometimes I wish I worked a weed more, because sometimes it's like, I just want to be like cute, you know? I don't know. I just can't do it though. The fact that it's Cinco de Mayo tomorrow, I can't even go out. Thank you to everyone who's been like posting me on their story, because usually I'm like in my podcast, I'm like, oh, post a screenshot or take a little aesthetic boomerang, you know, if you're watching on your TV or whatever. But people have been posting like my videos, my just like IGs. Like, thank y'all so much. Like, oh my god. Also, I had a TikTok. Dude, it's so true. Like, the TikToks you put the least amount of thought into, like, I'll just be like, I'm thinking about this, let me just like put this on my TikToks. What was I even talking about? Oh, I was talking about how like you'll meet someone once, like you and your friends will meet someone like once, and they just become like a iconic meme or like character in your lives, and like they probably, like, the person probably doesn't even remember you guys, but like they're just constantly reference them, like they have a nickname, like they're just like iconic. And literally the sisses are relating. Like it's almost, I don't even know. I have never had a TikTok like blow up this quickly. Like this has more views in less than a day than my BBL, you know, like my main BBL TikTok got since now. It's like whenever we're doing Would You Rather, it's like, would you rather hook up with this person and like their nickname, or this person, or like calling people by their IG names? Like not, I mean like sometimes it'll come out, but like not in an annoying way, but like you just reference them as that. Or like, you know when bros have like random nicknames and you're like, I don't even know what your actual name is, but I know your IG name, so that's just how I'm gonna refer you to my friend. I really don't know what to do right now, but I know that I'm gonna make some tacos tonight, so I'm excited for that, but that's like not for a while. Ew. One of my best business tips is to be annoying. Also, if I have something in my teeth or like if my nails look dirty, it's just blueberries. Please bear with me. Yeah, but like so often with anything, it's like they don't care about, like they don't have your best interest at mind. And also just not even in that kind of vibe, but just like no one's gonna know unless you speak up. Like it's different with interpersonal relationships. It's like, oh, if I'm not hearing from this person, I mean like obviously it depends on the situation, but sometimes it's like, okay, maybe they need space, or like maybe they're busy or whatever, I'm just gonna wait. But like with a business or like a just something where it's not like your friend or your family member or something, they're just gonna like take as long as they want. They're like, you're not necessarily their priority, so you really have to speak up for yourself and be annoying and bother them and check up, because otherwise they're gonna give the opportunity or give whatever it is to the next person who does speak up. Bitch, everyone's on IG fucking enjoying this beautiful day outside, and I'm just like lying down.